Hello everyone, you're on the Crypto Copy Trading Club channel. Here we talk about copy trading. A month ago, I launched an experiment to find stable authors whom we can follow and invest with as safely as possible, with the goal, of course, of making a profit. A month has passed. Now we can already summarize the first results for the first month of March. If you're interested in a more detailed look at the methodology for selecting authors, then you can find the previous video on our channel and watch it. A month ago, I invested a total of $14,700. I chose 20 authors on Bybit and 20 authors on Binance, 40 authors in total. Now we can summarize the results of the first month. Let's start with Bybit. I'm showing the first account. These are the authors who remained active. And there are 3 unfollows on this account. The first author, I unfollowed the first author because he showed absolutely no activity. He had all trades open and he didn't open anything this month, so he's not suitable for us. The second author opened a single trade with more than 70% of the deposit. That's a high risk. I don't accept such risk, so I unfollowed him. For the third author, trade copying was happening in the wrong proportion. For example, the author opens a trade for 10% of his deposit, but it's copied at 30% for me. Consequently, that's also a high risk. This author is not suitable for us. Unfortunately, on all exchanges, I'll say in advance, there are such inaccuracies in copying. As a result, we have 7 active authors left on the first account. On the second account, we have 9 active authors left. There was only one unfollow here. The unfollow was also due to a mismatch, due to the difference in open trades, or rather in the proportion. Now I'm showing Binance. On Binance, 16 out of 20 authors remained active. Here they are and their results for the month. The unfollows were mostly done also because there was a difference in the trade opening proportion, but also some authors showed a steady loss. So I locked in that loss so that it wouldn't increase. In the end, I entered all the results into a table. Let's start with Bybit. Detailed statistics for each author. P&L, ROI for the month of March. And here, accordingly, the total will be kept as April and May are filled in. A PR is calculated as the average ROI the author makes, divided by 12 months. So we're just forecasting the value here. The 4 authors I unfollowed are highlighted in red, and I summarize the month. We get, if we count all authors, $614 in profit, which is 4%. If we filter and look only at the active ones, that's $658 in profit, which is a 9.69% ROI for the month. It's the same for Binance. Here are all 20 authors with 4 unsubscribes. Across all authors, there's a $50 profit, less than 1%. But looking only at the active ones, it's $249, a 5% ROI. I'd say these are pretty decent results for the first month. I wasn't expecting to see any massive returns by the end of the month. My main goal is to achieve around a 10% ROI every single month. Even 5% would already be an excellent result. Now I'm selecting some new authors. On Bybit, I unsubscribed from 4 authors, and on Binance from 4 as well. I like the Bybit results better, so I decided to add 10 authors here plus 4 more to replace those I dropped, so that in April we'll have 30 active authors instead of 20. I've already picked the authors, and you can basically see them in this table, but now I'll show you inside the Bybit accounts. The first account, which is the one where I added 3 new authors in order to replace the ones that I had previously unsubscribed from, is the one I am referring to here. Some of them have even started making trades already. The second account, here there's a new subscription to just 1 author. The other 9 are all the same as before. And the third account with all 10 new authors that I've subscribed to. So the table now shows 30 authors that we're following for the month of April. Now for Binance, on Binance, we're back to having 20 active authors again. The 4 new authors I subscribed to are shown at the top. These are the new ones. And then, of course, all the rest are the old ones. I'll scroll through quickly. This is the final Binance table with a total of 20 active authors. In total, $18,100 is now invested across all 50 authors. You can find the full summary table on our Telegram channel. The link will be in the comments, or you can just use the QR code. And now we wait for next month's results. I'd really love for this experiment to continue throughout the entire year. I'll be very happy to see your reactions. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and write a comment. If you'd like a more detailed breakdown of any topic, be sure to let me know in the comments. I'll be making new videos on the most requested topics. Thanks for watching.